Alright, let's find a good chill spot to sit down for a moment. Oh, right, yeah! I heard about that there's gonna be a Giganotosaurus in the next Jurassic World, guys! That is gonna be sick! I cannot wait for that! Alright, it's time for the aisle news, guys. We've got some cool screenshots to share. I'm also gonna read you the update to the roadmap that they posted in the Discord. So first off here, let's take a look at that roadmap update. So Punch Packet posted this today, saying, "Hey Islanders, it's that time of the week again. We're working hard to wrap up and polish the few remaining tasks as we continue to strive forward with our aim to deliver update number 2 this month. Almost everything is feature complete, with the majority of the remaining work falling on the shoulders of our awesome QA team. As you may have noticed, we've added 2 additional cards onto the roadmap for Update 2, these being additional admin functionality and the basic day-night cycle, which will be significantly expanded upon in our future Night Terrors update. I'm also sure you've seen the pictures we've been posting in the Isle Phase 2. QA is hard at work finding the right light balance for the various times a day, a process we've all been ecstatic in sharing with you. Our last thing I'd like to touch on is that development on update number 3 is ramping up, which we've been working on alongside update number 2. I can't wait to share all of the neat things we're working on for the Pteranodon and Dinosuchus, but you'll see that after we get update 2 out the door. So they've completed QA balance testing for the flesh chunks, polished the bleeding system. They've finished the testing for the Carnotaurus, Stegosaurus, and they're polishing the day and night cycle. Oh, and then they completed additional admin functionality. We've implemented additional admin functionality to assist players approximately moderate their servers. You can check out the specifics via the direct Trello link. Let's take a look. The Trello link. Okay, so what the admin functionality is a spectator cam, which is nice. They updated the band system. The day-night. Okay, you can manipulate the time of day. That's amazing. You can set hunger, thirst, and level of bleed. Self-explanatory, but you'll be able to adjust these by a percentage of the total. Wow! Then the mail system functions as an announcement that can be sent to a single player, a private announcement that only they can see. Announcements will also now show the name of the sender. And there'll be server logs. Every single action on your server is cataloged into easily accessible server logs, which provide all the necessary information to assist with administrative decisions. Pretty cool! Maybe it's the right time for your boy to start up an Isle server, since they got all these neat new admin tools for us to use. But here's our first look at the day-night cycle on the roadmap. And just a beautiful picture. We took a look at this one on our last update, so let's get right into all the new pictures on Phase 2. Should we want to double check this? Here's the additional admin functionality. Yeah, they're used to they've like doubled the amount of stuff on update number 2. It's awesome. But alright, update number 3, they're working on the schooling fish right now. But let's get into Isle Phase 2 stuff. Alright, so this was the last picture we left off with on our last run through the Phase 2 section of the Discord. And this came just, I think, minutes after this one was posted. It's another picture of the Hypsi. Really low angle of the camera. Is it... That isn't a baby Hypsi, is it? Do you think? Oh, yo, Tyranno Senpai! Thanks for another super chat, homie. Hell yeah, you rock, bro! Many thanks! Right on, sent the link in the DMs. Killer, many thanks. But alright, maybe it's a baby. I don't know. I can't really say. I don't think it is. They said that they weren't going to be able to get the life stages for the Hypsilophodon done just yet, so... just a pretty picture of a Hypsi. But here's a good photo of a velociraptor, or not a velociraptor, a Utah raptor pouncing a Dryosaurus. They've done a lot of work on the Utah Raptor's pounce, so if you guys have played Evrima and noticed that the pounce is a little wonky, they have been working on that. So do be patient with them. They've got some additional changes coming. Like, you won't have to jump onto a target anymore. You'll just be able to go up there and climb up on its side or its back. But we'll have to see how that turns out. Here we've got... Oh, okay. I didn't get a chance to look at this one very closely. I thought it was just a bunch of Carnos roaring, but it's two Carnos facing off against a Tinantosaurus. This is sick. Hell yeah, guys. I love these screenshots they've been treating us to. And man, does the Carno just look stocky and mean. I love it. Not to say that Tinanto doesn't have a little bit of fierceness of its own, but man, these are some good pictures. I think the Tinanto's got a new arch nemesis. Now what's this here? Now I want to take a good look at each of these pictures, because who knows what they're hiding in here. I wouldn't put it past the Isle dev team to sneak some secrets into all these, but looks like this is just a standard photo of some more Tinantos drinking in a swamp. And from what I understand, the Tinantos are supposed to mainly live in the swamp. That's going to be their primary habitat once everything's all said and done. Is that just Tinantos swimming? What am I looking at? Okay, yeah, it is just a Tinanto swimming, looking off to the side. I think this is just more of a showcase of the lighting effects and the day-night cycle that's coming in the next update. But man, even like the algae and stuff in the water actually looks really good. I can't get over the sounds of just crunching and munching in the background. What is happening? Oh hey, looks like we made another friend. Anyways, back to what we're doing, guys. So yeah, swimming Tinanto. This must be another shot of those two same Tinantos. Oh, nice, Jesse, your Evrima's downloaded? Alright, I'll meet you in the server encryption. But yeah, look at them handsome boys. Gorgeous. Amazing. Okay, so that's a good showcase of how the lighting changes. This is clearly more towards sunset, whereas this one was more midday or late afternoon? I'm not sure. But this is a really neat shot. This was probably one of my favorites. Just a picture of some Tinantos swimming from below. And man, does the water just look a million times better in Evrima than it did in Legacy. And apparently they're continuing to make improvements to water. It's one of those ongoing projects. Alright, just a few more here, guys. I think we might be in trouble in game, so I don't want to take too much longer. But here's a Hypsi hanging out on the beach, checking out the game barrier. You guys see that blue stuff speckled in the sky? That's the barrier that keeps us from exploring the rest of the map. So hopefully that will be lifted sooner rather than later. Dryos, hush! You're gonna get us into trouble. I'm not sure what the deal is here on this picture. Probably just more of an example of the sunset and the lighting. If you guys see anything in these pictures that I might have missed, please let me know. 'Cause the devs are real cheeky, and they just love to be coy really cool stuff and hide it in the background. So here's a Utah Raptor drinking. I'm trying to quickly scan all these photos to see if there's anything we can pick up in the background. I remember when we were dissecting the Hope trailer, people were like, oh my god, what's that in the trees? Is it a cannibal? Oh no! Dude, what? Is this the answer to that photo of the Hypsi on the beach? Is this what happened to the poor little guy? Why is the photo such low res? I don't understand. Alright, I used this for the thumbnail to this very stream. I already checked this one out. Just a gorgeous picture of a Tinanto looking over this, this great valley. Let me see. Still alive in game. Have faith. We'll make it through this. There's still more pictures to see. So I think, this is a picture of the Hypsilophodon doing its charge jump. When the Hypsi does when it charges up its jump, its tail is gonna lift into the air like this. So, this must be the Hypsi mid-charge. Not to be confused with the Carno's charge. But here's a gorgeous picture of the Carnotaurus dragging around a Utah Raptor body. Hell yeah. Jesse, we'll meet up with you, my friend. The group is not full, don't worry. Just give me another minute here and I'll be all finished with these photos from phase 2. I mean, I think we shouldn't be sleeping on the Hypsilophodon, guys. I think this dino is gonna actually end up being a lot of fun to play as, especially with that spit ability. I'm just watching chat here, seeing if anybody's got some good questions or points. I think I went right there, Alfred. I think those of us who played Evrima know this spot. But here's a muddy Stegosaurus just drinking out of the water. Again, nothing really to be glanced from in the background. And then these are our last few pictures. A beautiful close-up of the Hypsilophodon. It's got black eyes, like a doll's eyes. But yeah, they've really been upgrading their feather game. These feathers look awesome. Great work to the dev team on modeling the Hypsilophodon, for real. And then Felipe showed us some reworks to the water, it looks like. And man, the water on the beach is just beautiful. That crystally blue. But hopefully water is fixed. Those of you who played Evrima also know that the water has been really bugged out for a long time now. And it seems like they've finally gotten that issue under control. I think Felipe did talk about it in probably just the previous dev blog. But they've been working at it heavily. And it looks like they've been working on the water effects as well. Because man, that's gorgeous. But anyway, that's it for Isle Phase 2. And the roadmap update, guys. I hope you guys do enjoy these little quick updates through the Isle Discord. If you do, please do leave a like, and if you're new, subscribe. We'll be back with more of them as soon as they come down the pipe. Alright, appreciate ya. Back to the game.